Yesterday, we broke some news about the blind sheik. According to State Department sources, this administration is negotiating with Egypt now on the release or the transfer of the blind sheik. This is something that we predicted would happen back on August 3rd. Morsi is saying that is his number one priority as president of Egypt. The Muslim Brotherhood has already met with the president in the White House. Their number one priority was the release of the blind sheik. This is the guy who was responsible for the World Trade Center bombing, the first one. Really bad guy. He is currently in prison, and everyone has said that there's no way this could happen. I will tell you that I just got an email from the head of my news department who said, Glenn, it is important for you to understand we got this information because just like the FBI, DOJ, and the Pentagon, the State Department is being torn apart. There are a collection of longtime servants, like our sources, who feel that they are concerned that we are losing our country, and they are taking enormous risks to let Americans know exactly what's going on. We have a source on the blind sheik that is extraordinarily credible. It is, would you agree, highest level? State Department?
Mm-hmm.
Highest level of the State Department. And it was handed to me as I went on the air last night at 5 o'clock. The story broke on TheBlaze. It is not being covered anyplace else. So be it. We don't ever want to be first. I'm not looking forward to the. We're not a website that breaks news as we've got it first. I've never been an exclusive story guy. If you watch me, whenever there is an interview to be had, even when we can get it first, it doesn't matter to me. I'm just not that guy. News is news. Let's get it right. This is a critically important story. They're releasing the blind sheik. They're negotiating for his release right now with Egypt, and it will not happen until after the election. But mark my words, it will happen. This president, while everybody is talking about Mitt Romney and what he said in some meeting with donors about an accurate stat of 47% of Americans don't pay taxes, that is an accurate stat, comes from the government. While everybody's concerned about that, no one is concerned about what really happened in Libya. We broke that story last night. About the negotiations with the blind sheik, we broke that story last night. About the truth behind the Arab Spring. We broke that story a year and a half ago. They're still not on it. About how many ties this president has to the Muslim Brotherhood. They still don't have it. All of his friends are terrorists or against Israel or for the Muslim Brotherhood. Rashid Khalidi. We still don't have that one. Where is the story on Rashid Khalidi? Where is the videotape that the LA Times has withheld from the American people because they say it will damage the president? Don't we have a right? Don't they have a responsibility to tell us exactly what he said to Rashid Khalidi? At this critical juncture of our country, we have a right to know exactly who he is and what he believes. Listen, this is really the last 2 weeks have been extraordinarily important in the world. And every day that goes by, I want you to know the world is being redesigned. It is the most important week, last week, not only in American economic history, but maybe in global economic history. But nobody is giving you this whole picture. And this is the picture that you need, and you need to share with your friends. The world is being redesigned. This is the time that I spoke about where I said at some point our enemies will say, now, go, 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 go. It is here. This is it. The world is being reorganized and redesigned, and all of the factors all of the factors to bring about the fundamental transformation of the greatest nation in the world. The greatest nation the world has ever known is now in place. With 4 more years to work with his fellow engineers of social justice and redistribution, with George Soros working behind the scenes to create an economic disaster globally, they are dangerously close to their goal. There's a story that broke today. The DOJ is working hand in hand with George Soros and Media Matters. 60 pages, due to the Freedom of Information Act, 60 pages of briefing notes helping the DOJ out, back and forth emails. How would we present this? How do we present that? George Soros working with the DOJ to explain Fast and Furious. Breaking news today. Barack Obama cannot, must not have another term. I believe there are tough times beyond even my wildest imagination. No matter who is elected, we are going through tough times. As much as people want to say this is it, if Mitt Romney is elected, you're not going to be sitting down. I guarantee you. This is just the beginning. Wow. These are the times that try men's souls. They are quickly coming. We believe Americans seek information, truth, and empowerment. We believe that America was built on hard work and that capitalism has lifted more people out of squalor and slavery than any other system. We will not play by the rules established by either of the parties or by the media that has empowered them with distortion. The Blaze is a verb. We are action. We are restoration.